All right, so you may have heard the news. Something is hurtling toward our sun, and it's not from around here. It's coming from the vast, dark emptiness between the stars. It's huge, it's fast, and it's got everyone, from top scientists to internet sleuths, asking one big question. So today, let's break down the incredible story of 3I/Atlas.
So yeah, that's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? What is this thing? Is it just a rock? A harmless chunk of ice making a long-haul trip through our neighborhood? Or could it be something else? We're going to dive into the science, the really wild speculation, and what this whole event might actually tell us about ourselves.
So, before we get into any of the crazy theories, let's start with the one thing that all astronomers agree on. This object, it is not from our solar system. It is a genuine visitor from the stars.
And you gotta understand, that makes this a huge deal. We've officially named it 3I/Atlas. And get this, it is only the third time in all of human history that we have ever confirmed an object from outside our solar system swinging by for a visit. Every single one is a precious chance to peek at what's out there. And this one, well, it's already turning out to be pretty special.
Okay, so before we let our imaginations run away with us, let's just ground ourselves in what we actually know. What are the cold, hard, observable facts that scientists have managed to nail down so far?
Well, first up, there's the speed. This thing is absolutely screaming through space at 221,000 kilometers per hour. That already makes it the fastest interstellar visitor we've ever clocked. And it's only getting faster as the sun's gravity reels it in for a close pass.
And all that solar heat? It's having an effect. We can see that the object is active. That means its icy core is heating up and basically shedding, releasing this big cloud of gas and dust around it. That cloud is called a coma, and it's the telltale sign that has scientists classifying this thing as a comet.
Now, to put this all into context, let's look at the guest list. There have only been 3 confirmed interstellar visitors. Remember 2017? We had Oumuamua, that bizarre cigar-shaped mystery object that nobody could quite figure out. Then came 2I/Borisov in 2019, which looked a lot more like a standard comet. And now we have 3I/Atlas. That's 3 visitors in less than a decade, and each one is a totally unique piece of a giant galactic puzzle.
So here's the travel itinerary. It's coming in for its closest pass around the sun in late October. It'll vanish for a bit in the sun's glare, then pop back out into view in early December. By March of next year, it'll be zooming past Jupiter and heading right back out into deep space. And that's the key here. Its path is what we call hyperbolic. It's a one-way ticket. Once it leaves, it's gone for good. It's never coming back.
Okay, we've got the science down. But the reason this story has absolutely exploded is because of what happens when the known facts run out and human imagination kicks in. This is where things start to get, well, a little wild.
And this is the quote that lit the match. It came from a very well-known Harvard astrophysicist, Professor Avi Loeb. He did the math and claimed that this object, 3I/Atlas, has only a 0.005% chance of being a naturally formed object. A number that tiny, from a source that credible? That's all it took to send the speculation into absolute overdrive.
And just like that, you have 2 completely different narratives playing out. In one corner, you've got the scientific consensus. It's a very unusual but ultimately natural comet on a slingshot path through our system. But in the other corner, the floodgates just burst open. Is it camouflaged alien check? A probe sent to check us out? A prelude to first contact? It's a fascinating split in how we see the exact same event.
And of course, on social media, things are just on fire. People are asking all the big questions. Is this finally the proof we've been waiting for? Could it be a cloaked alien ship? Are we about to be attacked? Or, should we be getting ready to say hello? There's even a pretty popular theory that this whole thing is just a big distraction cooked up by the media.
On that last point, Professor Loeb himself actually weighed in to put that fire out. He was pretty blunt about it, saying, quote, "Its existence has nothing to do with terrestrial politics. Basically, this is an astronomical event, plain and simple, that's being watched by scientists all over the world."
But this whole reaction really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why are we so completely captivated by this? The way we're reacting to 3I/Atlas probably says a lot more about us than it does about the object. It taps right into that deep, ancient human fascination with what's out there in the dark.
You know, the idea that we are not alone isn't some new internet thing. It is a fundamental part of the human story. You can go back to ancient mythology and find stories of visitors from the sky, and it's obviously a huge theme in our culture today, from our favorite books to the biggest blockbuster movies.
You can actually trace our modern obsession pretty clearly through the last 100 years or so. It really caught fire in 1947 with Roswell, which became this huge cultural moment. The 50s put our hopes and fears on the big screen with all those classic sci-fi movies. Then the 90s came along and the X-Files made conspiracy theories mainstream. Now we're exploring really complex ideas about first contact in our films. 3I Atlas isn't just a science story. It's the latest chapter in a book we've been writing for a long, long time.
So let's pull it back to our visitor and look ahead. What's the end game here? What happens next in this very fleeting encounter?
Well, if you're hoping for a dramatic Hollywood climax, I'm sorry to disappoint you. According to every single scientific projection, there isn't one. 3I Atlas is going to sail right on by Earth at a very, very safe distance of about 270 million kilometers. It'll give us a little cosmic wave from afar, and then it'll just fade away, disappearing back into the interstellar night it came from.
So what do we take away from all this? Is 3I/Atlas just going to be another interesting footnote in the astronomy books? Or is every single one of these visitors, no matter what it is, another clue, another breadcrumb in our timeless search to figure out what's really out there? The answer for now is still up in the stars.